Having the biggest pipe wrench fight ever.
There was no pipe wrenches.
They have pipe wrenches that shot.
Hi, welcome back to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra and this is Ken.
Hey.
And tonight we are starting season 2 of The Expanse.
Yeah.
We finished season 1. It was a wild ride at the end there.
There was a ton of blue goo.
Blue goo. Sorry, dude, who doesn't like me saying that, but I can't change it.
You gotta double down now.
No.
Extra blue goo.
I'm not trying to torture people. No, but I have to call it blue goo because that's what it is. It's goo and it's blue. What else?
What other way to describe this?
Well, he said, or he or she, I don't know, said a very technical name, some like protoplasmic blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's scientific. But when you're in the moment, you can't really go, wait, I'm going to say scientific terms.
Let me check my biology textbook. No, it's blue goo.
No, it's not happening.
Yep.
So, yeah, last time, basically, everyone got back to the ship.
Yep.
They were in different directions. Crap went down. People almost died of radiation.
Serious radiation, yeah.
But they didn't.
Yep.
Simi got shot because he was being a jerk.
Yep.
Chrisjen is lying because her UN boss is a jerk. So I think we've kind of like got something to go forward. And they're on the tail of the people they think are bad. They called them bad guys.
The bad guys.
Bad guys.
The guys who were responsible for all that stuff on the stealth ship and
Eros
and all that
dish.
stuff. So yeah, they're thinking they're on the trail of them, and they've dumped all their fake gas freighter baggage that they're hanging on the outside of their ship, and they're back to being a Martian gunship.
Yep, time to go and seek some justice.
Pew pew.
So, a couple of commenters have said that season 1 that's not like the finale. Like, really, it feels like it rides right into season 2. Like, there's...
Yeah, it's kind of like...
They don't feel like that was an end stop.
No big cliffhanger or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm interested to see what they're talking about.
Yeah, they didn't leave us anything really where it's like, where someone was desperately in jeopardy or anything like that. So there was none of the usual tropes that you get at the end of the season. So no complaints there. I actually don't mind that. I kind of prefer to be a little bit more intellectually stimulated rather than, viscerally stimulated.
I take my intellectual stimulation in low doses. Yeah, well, we'll see. Season 2 is where we're going. So let's just not waste any more time. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, nope. Oh, she's taking a nice beating there. Oh, hey, that's cool. Is that like whistling birds?
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian?
Oh, the training.
Oh. Hey, man, I was invested.
You're shipping out. Rumor is you're heading to Phoebe Station. So say your goodbyes and kiss your mommies. It's gonna be a long trip.
No.
Oh, not Phoebe Station.
Phoebe Station.
Bad stuff went down there.
Yeah, that's the birth of the blue goo.
Yeah.
So we think.
What's up there? Why do you look sad?
Doesn't want to leave Mars, maybe.
Will we finally find out what happened on Phoebe Station?
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like that will be the very last episode ever. Like, here's what happened on Phoebe Station. Oh no, he's hallucinating. This is a dream or something, right? Because no. It's gotta be. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
He was having an Ellen Ripley moment there.
Ooh, I don't know what that means. Is that another Aliens thing? F. It is, isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is! God dang. What's in that safe? I so need to know. It better not be goo. What if they crack it open and it's goo?
To Eros. Give me that arm. I think maybe you want us spacers. Where do we test positive or not? Give him your arm and shut your mouth. Hey,
Yeah.
space to myself.
You're kind of lucky that you're on that ship. Yeah, so maybe you want to stop. Because you could still be, you know, home with the blue goo.
Thanks for the lift. And the cancer.
Hey, you both stood in that doorway. Like jerk, like stupid people. Oh, I don't know, Amos. I think you might not want to take the lid off of that thing.
More goo.
Yup. That's what it is.
Amos, chuck it out the lock.
Put it back in! Put it back in!
Address. This is a gunship. We have no idea what's waiting. No idea how long they're sticking around. I mean, maybe they already
Dude,
know
we've
they
checked
did.
like 4 things out now and they've all been deadly. We don't really want to go there.
Yes, you know next.
Against the robot?
Against the road power suit thing.
I use weapons as weapons.
She's badass.
Station. Security.
Oh, you. Mr. Mao. Why does every baddie have a rose garden and they go around clipping the roses?
Exactly.
She's a sacred part of it now. So don't talk to me about sacrifice. Ever again.
True, he did lose his daughter, although he's being a jerk about it anyway. Like, we suck for the greater good.
This will kill.
I'm gonna go check out this famous coffee machine you keep talking about.
The coffee machine. Holden, like, that's like his worship place. Where all is good. It's the coffee machine.
Amos,
Ah!
crowd your.
Hi. Get in your face here a little.
You should move on because you're poisoning the air.
Oh no, Miller, not in a million years. You think you can go against Amos? Yeah, come on. What the heck, Miller? You good now? Punched him.
Stay down, Miller.
Nope. Oh, jeez. Well,
Madam, do you concur?
no, because that guy's trying to start
Trying to
something.
light something up here.
Yeah,
I do.
she's
she's
trying
gonna
to
say
say, yeah, she's trying to keep herself, like,
Redeploy the fleet.
she knows what's going on.
Or she has suspicions anyway.
Yep. Miller's got some weird connection with her, with Julie, not the lady we just saw, but because he appeared to her when she was dying.
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Alright, cowgirl. I got a nice little resting spot for that nasty blue goo.
Blue goo! They called it blue goo! Sandra is validated.
I am. They called it blue goo. That's right. Now I won't stop saying it.
Absolutely.
So maybe the blue stuff is an alien. Maybe it is alien.
That's
Like,
what they said. It was a.
well, they said it was
extraterrestrial
from
life.
outside the solar system, but they didn't like. I'm wondering what it is. Is it a weapon from outside? Is it actual creatures that are trying to live? These two.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, they're just gonna float it. Just leave it there to float. These two. Dun dun, love is it. Whoa! Excuse me.
Some things coming out.
Yeah. That's nice. It's like leathery and shiny. I like it. Oh, oh! First time I've seen him without his shirt off since episode 1 of last time. Remember I was okay with that?
How come everyone else can get their suits off without sexing it up?
They have to do it together. It's important. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep, yep.
Don't look, Ham. Don't look.
Dang, dude. He is hot.
Smash.
Until we hear from the hail.
Yeah, stop trying to instigate stuff, dude. Did she just bluff that whole thing? Good job, Chrisjen.
Alex? Yeah. What's the emergency? I said, I'm thinking, how often do we all just hang out together and just talk, without work? No, without work. Hey, listen.
We were doing something. We were busy.
He's here, he's tearing us a new one. Meanwhile, stinks like cheese farts.
Nice. All right, that was episode 1 of season 2, called Safe. And we started right where we left off. Radiation getting medicine.
But we had Martian Marines having a practice fight.
Yeah, that was technically where they started.
were-
I was just talking about storyline wise.
Right.
We started off with Miller and Holden still getting their treatment.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a whole new crew. This badass Martian lady who was training. Yeah. Her whole dream is that Mars needs to be terraformed. She kind of looks at it in her little phone thingy that she has, but it's not a phone, her little computer thingy.
An iPad.
Yeah, and she's kind of tired of waiting for this war to start. She just wants it to get over with so they can do stuff.
Yeah, I think she's frustrated by two things. Like, yeah, the war that seems inevitable but won't come, and then there's the prospect of wars, of course, ends the dream of terraforming Mars.
Yeah.
So it's just like she's just caught and can't.
It's just annoying. That's what it is. So she was on one ship, and meanwhile, Chrisjen was on Earth trying to keep herself from getting killed.
Kaboom!
Because the UN guy and who knows who else, Mao's involved, want to start a war. So they're all like pushing in. At the very end, she was like, no, they're not shooting at... Mars is not shooting at Earth's ship. They actually blew up Phoebe Station.
Yeah, they were trying to deny it to the Earthers because they were hard burning to get there sooner.
Yeah, they were trying to get there. Why? What's the point of taking Phoebe Station?
We don't know.
No.
And we never will because they just blew this ice cube into Saturn. So.
Yeah. But we did learn that Phoebe was like the first place where the blue goo got loose. Mm-hmm. And they said that it was from outside the solar system. Yeah. And it was some kind of extraterrestrial thing. Mm-hmm. And that was discovered when Amos pried open the cryogenic safe and found like 4 tubes of goo. And then a video that basically showed what happened and kind of explained that the whole the arrows, like they knew that was being used. And they said they wanted to figure out more about it, and it had come from out of the solar system. So then my question was, is it a life form? Is it an alien life form that wants to live in this solar system by taking over bodies? But I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, we got the kind of sense that it is when we saw Kenzo, because it formed the shape
of Kenzo.
Of a person. I don't even know if it was Kenzo.
It was imitating Kenzo.
Was it?
Yeah,
so, it was like that goo was trying to belong, but then the big spider evil took him. Yeah. So, I don't really know what the purpose of the goo is at this moment, but Mao basically said it was worth his daughter being sacrificed. So, that was kind of douche kebab of him. I don't like that.
The only people now that kind of have any idea what happened on Phoebe Station are on the Rossi.
So Amos and Miller had it out.
Yep, and that was a short fight.
Yeah, because Amos was like, I'm sorry, he was your friend, but, Naomi said we were doing this, and he was like, no, and then he whipped out a gun, and so he kind of asked for it. And Miller was not very happy with that, and he tried to punch Amos, which was a mistake, because Amos almost choked him to death.
No, Miller should have brought the pipe wrench.
Will you
stop? It was his only chance.
What the hell? There was one instance where I thought there was a pipe wrench in the episode. Doesn't mean you need to bring it up 50 times. God. So after their fight, Miller and Amos kind of went their separate ways for a while. Miller went to get some coffee from that's where he saw Amos was. He went to the coffee machine, which we all saw Holden getting all excited about in the last season.
Holden got excited by something else too.
I was getting to that.
I had
so
to hide
obviously Naomi and Holden had major tension.
Yeah.
Major love tension.
Some serious tension released too.
And apparently they required each other to take their outfits off when they got back.
No, everyone else can get out of a spacesuit except these two.
These two peeled the spacesuits off each other, which was glorious to watch. Because both of them are hot.
Gotta hide Ham's eyes on that one because that's 18 plus for sure. He was very upset.
It wasn't 18 plus because we didn't really see anything. But anyway, you know, yes, they had space love up against the wall. Mm-hmm. And we saw it through the window of the spaceship. And it was glorious. And I am still okay with Holden taking his shirt off. And Naomi smoking. God, she's hot.
Yep.
So anyway, that was a side journey. And then Alex was all, let's have a family dinner with lasagna.
With lasagna.
So he made lasagna with nothing that usually goes in lasagna.
Yeah, and they talked about
they talked about cheese.
The great cheese stealing of Aero Station.
And that's when Miller got involved because he was involved in the cheese theft.
Yeah.
And everyone was like laughing at his stories and they started to bond.
Yeah.
So, you know, Miller and Amos have put aside their differences.
Yep.
And there was one little spot where Miller was talking about Julie because Naomi was like, "Oh, how long were you and Julie together?" And he said, "Well, I never met her." And we're like, "Yeah."
Which was weird.
But there is some strange connection between the two of them because he sees Julie when he's close to death. She saw him when she was close to death. And so I'm not quite sure why they're connected to each other in some kind of astrophysical kind of way. But they seem to be. So I guess we might see more of why that is or what that's about later. I am interested to find out why we blew up Phoebe. Like, why this war is being provoked. Why they're testing. I don't understand why they want a war if they're at the same time trying to test this blue goo. Is it just to distract people while they go around killing people with blue goo? Or they just want a reason to use it? Like to blue goo everybody. So they're like, yeah, let's use this thing. Because we have it, we want to use it, let's blow this place up.
Maybe the war makes for a cover.
Yeah, that's for like, I don't
know. The
other
thing that's going on here, if everyone's distracted by a big war, maybe you can, pull off inserting this junk into like more places. And
well, Chrisjen found a friend that she confided in and asked him to spy for her. And then at the very end, she kind of convinced the council not to wage war or to issue a command to blow up the Martian ship. And that really ticked off her U.S. dude, the UN dude, the one that runs the show.
Yeah, the vice president there or whatever.
He was not happy with her logic. But a couple other people were fine. She did lie a couple times, but she knows she's being set up too. Yeah. She knows she's the fall person.
When this all goes wrong,
they're going to throw her under the bus.
She's going down.
Yeah. Someone tried to kill her, whether that was the UN dude or whether it was someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Like there's you're setting her up.
Meanwhile, Naomi and Holden kind of made like they're talking about they're the only ones who know all these plans, so they need to stop it. They need to figure out how to go ahead, make a vaccine for this.
Yeah, they parked the goo in space.
That's right. They parked that cryogenically frozen goo in the dark asteroid field in a missile-shaped thing. If you like our videos, please remember to subscribe and check out our playlist of Expanse reactions, as well as the other playlists we're doing, because you probably will like those shows too. So until next time, bye!